Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Captain Shock here. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Call of Duty in 2017 called Call of Duty WWII. In the background you're seeing some UMP submachine gun gameplay, aka the MacTav in Infinite Warfare, and I actually go on a brutal streak with it and I get some unstoppable medals, so pay attention, it's interesting. So Call of Duty in World War II, what do I think? Well, I actually like boots on the ground, but I did not mind the advanced movements. A lot of people did not like the advanced movements, but I found it fun, I found it interesting and different, and I got a bit too overzealous there with the movements. I'm using the FTL extra slide trait to get some camo challenges done on the UMP. So I like boots on the ground, I'm looking forward to that aspect. It's going to be very tactical as well. Now the next Call of Duty is going to be very important because it's going to be relying, the franchise is going to be relying on this next Call of Duty coming up to be good. It needs to bring in that audience, it needs to retain the existing audience, and it needs to refresh the franchise. It needs to bring that new life to it and give it that longevity. And a very effective way to help accomplish that is by following these foundations that I'm going to lay out in this video. And I did the same for Black Ops 3 before it came out. I laid out some foundations of what it needed to have, and in reality they actually did implement these features, these foundations, and it did it quite well. So credit to them, and everyone, a lot of people enjoyed Black Ops 3. And I know someone out there from Activision listens to my Reddit posts and they actually listen to my videos as well. So please pay attention to this video. I want the next Call of Duty to be great, and I want the audience and fans to absolutely love the next Call of Duty, because I'm a big fan of Call of Duty as well. I love playing the game and I want to see it succeed. So the first foundation that the next Call of Duty World War II needs to have is dedicated servers. The connection needs to be optimal. They need to have better tick rates, better refresh rates, and make it a hassle-free experience for the gamers. I've experienced so many host migrations, host disconnections in Infinite Warfare, and it should not happen in 2017. And I know it's not on my end because I am hardwired. I have very little jitter, minimal or no packet losses at all, and I test my connection frequently. So please guys, fix the connection, make sure it's optimal for the players. It is the #1 complaint. Please fix that, and it's very important. It's a major foundation. The second foundation is having excellent hit detection in your game. You can have amazing features in your game, you can have so many features in your game, but if the hit detection does not work, then it's not going to be a legit, good and solid game to take seriously. And Call of Duty Ghosts is an excellent example of how good the hit detection can be in Call of Duty, and the connection as well, so you can do it. The third foundation that all excellent FPS shooters have is great maps. Now what do I mean by great maps? Well, the maps need to be simple. The more chaos you have on the maps, the more clutter you have on the maps, the worse it's going to be for the player experience. You need good flowing maps, you need logical maps, you need the maps that makes sense. If you have too many flank routes on the map, it's just gonna cause chaos. It's not gonna have logical flow on the map. It's gonna reduce the skill of the game, and the majority of players would agree on that aspect. If you look back at the past Call of Duties, a lot of the maps that you remember are good flowing maps. They're mostly 3-lane maps as well, and it's simple by design. So what I'm saying is reduce the clutter, reduce the many flank routes that you have. Don't put so many flank routes on the map, and don't make the maps confusing. If a new player picks up the game and there are so many routes you can take and so many clutter on the map and so much chaos on the map, it's not going to be a great experience for that player, and even the experienced player as well. Nobody wants to play on a map where they can get shot from multiple different angles and they have to check 360 degrees even in the air to see where the enemy is. So remember, the less chaos, the better. The fourth foundation that the next Call of Duty needs to have is effective score streaks, aka kill streaks. You need to have score streaks that actually work, that makes a difference, that makes you want to use the score streaks and want to actually earn them, because you know you will get rewarded for earning them. Now, Call of Duty is known for having kill streaks, so if you're putting kill streaks in the game, please make it work. It's simple as that. If you're earning a very high kill streak or score streak, you would want it to work. You would want to feel your effort was actually worth it in getting that streak. The Chopper Gunner, the Swarms, the Warthog, all of them were very fun streaks to use and earn. And don't forget the dogs were awesome. The fifth foundation to have in the next Call of Duty that's so important is having good audio and good directional audio. Now, like I previously mentioned, the more chaos you have in the game, the worse the experience for the majority of players. So if you produce a first-person shooter with terrible audio, then what use is the audio to the player? So the immersion is very important. But also footsteps. Footsteps are part of Call of Duty. From since I've started playing the game years back, footsteps are very important. Now, you don't want it too overpowered like in Modern Warfare 3, but you don't want it underpowered like in Advanced Warfare. It's just going to cause more chaos, especially if you have multiple flank roads. In the beginning of Infinite Warfare, you heard a lot of complaints that you didn't know where the enemies were coming from, again, and shot from all different directions, and people were saying the game was just too chaotic. And I believe a major part of that was due to the fact that you could not hear footsteps. It was very, very low, but they did balance it now, and it's good now, it's effective now. But I do believe the next Call of Duty, they need the footsteps as well. You can't ignore that fact. Without the footsteps, it's just going to be absolute chaos as well. And part of that immersion is having those audio cues. You can hear a big soldier running up to you in real life, so why shouldn't you have that in the game as well? But of course, balance is very important, so take that in consideration. The sixth foundation that the next Call of Duty needs to have is good weapons. You don't want boring weapons, and you don't want weapons that are not effective. You want weapons that kill. When you shoot someone, they will die. Of course, you don't make it too OP. You don't want a very fast time to kill. You have to have a balanced time to kill where you can escape bullets and potentially return fire on that enemy and win the gunfight. But you don't want obviously the time to kill to be too long as well, because it will just cause more chaos to kill. You can't get those multi-feeds that COD is known for, and that is a major part of Call of Duty. Those feeds, those multi-feeds are so important. It's absolutely enjoyable and fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope someone is listening out there. Please leave a like, guys, if you enjoyed the video and agree with me. Please share the videos, guys. It is very important that you share this video and let it be known. And do subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully Call of Duty 2017 will be excellent, and I will see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye.